Hypebeasts, instant sellout times, social media, resellers, and replicas have all contributed to the constant rise and fall battle of streetwear. Stay tuned to understand what really happened. When you think of fashion in 2022, streetwear has to cross your mind. Streetwear is currently a humongous industry. However, it definitely wasn't always like this. If you're like me, you got into sneakers before you found any interest in clothing. At the time, matching your Hyperdunks or LeBrons with a graphic tee and skinny jeans was a great outfit. It wasn't till I was around 16 till the outfits of A$AP Rocky, Kanye, and Travis Scott caught my eye and turned my attention towards fashion. Streetwear had a huge following around this time. However, streetwear combining with high fashion changed everything. Specifically, Supreme partnering with Louis Vuitton spread streetwear to a new audience of high fashion buyers that may have never shown interest in the current popular streetwear brands. Now, if you're young, old, poor, or rich, it doesn't matter. Everyone's involved in streetwear. If you bring up streetwear, you kinda have to bring up hypebeast. Being called a hypebeast went from being an insult to a title people crave. Instead of doing research, making it past the gatekeepers, and flipping a kidney to afford your new archive pickups, all you needed to do was buy a Supreme tee, off-white belt, or Gucci headband, and it got you clout. Being able to flex your money was key. If there's money being spent, there's money to be made. And this brings us to the most hated group amongst streetwear, resellers. Reselling has forever changed fashion and created a lot of haters. Now, it's fairly common to enter a sneaker release with the sole intention of flipping the shoes to make some money. I've seen resellers in comment sections described as the scum of the earth. Personally, I don't blame resellers doing what they do for the sole reason it's so easy. If anyone deserves hate for reselling, it's StockX. Now, everything that releases has a resale price. A couple clicks on your iPhone, drop off at the post office, and the money's yours. Resellers are an easy scapegoat for the downfall of streetwear, but if consumers didn't pay the resale prices, then resellers wouldn't be able to sell the products. There's been a very big surprise to come along with the rise in resellers. Now, more than ever, we're seeing the popularity increase of buying fakes. Fakes used to be extremely looked down upon in the streetwear and sneakerhead space. However, with resale prices increasing and replicas looking better than the authentics, the negative stigma towards wearing fake products has died. Supporting child labor, criminal activities, and human trafficking have all been blamed upon buying fake merchandise. Whether this is true or not of replica companies, the high schooler trying to cop Travis Scott ones for under $100 doesn't really care. With TikTok and YouTube hosting replica hauls and unboxings, it seems they don't really care either. Streetwear at its core is about wearing what you feel good in. Being birthed out of hip-hop with a focus on self-expression is what streetwear started as. However, now it feels pretty different. Instead of seeing clothes through music videos and magazines, we consume streetwear through Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. There's no longer a need to be involved in hip-hop, skate, surf, or graffiti scenes. As long as you have a phone and money, you're able to participate. It seems that social media dictating the streetwear norms has dissolved the authenticity associated behind wearing streetwear pieces. Hype is now streetwear. If you think of the quote-unquote best upcoming streetwear releases, they're probably going to be exclusive. Exclusivity and fast sellout times are pretty much expected now for a release to be considered successful. Higher resale price tags determine what's cool and what's not. With StockX determining an exact price for every release, there's no questioning what something is really worth. So, what's really the problem with streetwear? Is it hypebeasts, fakes, maybe resellers, or all of the above? Well, all of these contributed to making streetwear more popular than ever. If there is a specific problem with streetwear, it's that it feels way too basic. With its increased popularity and few barriers of entry, streetwear has become the gateway to developing fashion as an interest or hobby. It's much easier to understand graphic tees and hoodies compared to understanding runway shows. Social media pressures us into feeling like we need to dress better than others and have a well-defined personal style. So with streetwear seeming like the bottom or beginner tier of the fashion journey, it's now looked upon as a stepping stone on the way to real fashion. If you enjoyed, go watch some more of my vids. Peace.